Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English the Easy Way podcast. It's so great to have you with us again today. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Liam. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a topic today that I think everyone can relate to.
Oh, for sure. We're talking about motivation, or more specifically, what to do on those days when you have zero motivation. You know the ones where you know you have a to-do list, but you just can't.
The sofa days, I call them, where the sofa's just calling your name and everything else seems impossible.
Exactly, the sofa days. I had one just last week. I woke up, the sun was shining, and I had this big plan to be super productive. And my brain just said, nope, not happening today.
Right, and then the guilt starts to creep in, doesn't it? You start thinking, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. It's a terrible feeling.
It really is. You end up in this weird middle ground where you're not actually relaxing because you feel guilty, but you're also not doing anything productive. It's the worst of both worlds.
That's the trap. So, how do we get out of it? What's the first step when you feel that kind of day coming on?
Okay, so I think the first and most important thing is to just accept it, to be kind to yourself and say, okay, today is a low energy day. That's fine. Fighting it just makes it worse.
Self-compassion. I like that. It's not about being lazy, it's about being human. We're not robots. We can't be at 100% every single day.
Mm-hmm. And once you've accepted it, I think it's good to figure out if you need genuine rest or if you're just procrastinating. There's a difference.
That's a really good point. How do you tell the difference? For me, if I'm procrastinating, I'm usually avoiding one specific big task. But if I need rest, then even things I enjoy feel like too much effort.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. If I'm physically and mentally tired, that's my body telling me to slow down. But if I'm just avoiding my taxes by suddenly deciding to organize my bookshelf, that's probably procrastination.
The classic productive procrastination. I am the king of that. My apartment is never cleaner than when I have a major deadline looming.
Right? So let's say it's not a rest day, it's a procrastination day. You have the energy, but not the will. What then?
This is where I use my secret weapon, the 5-minute rule. I tell myself I only have to do the thing I'm avoiding for just 5 minutes. That's it. After 5 minutes, I can stop if I want to.
Oh, I love that one. It's so effective because starting is always the hardest part, and 5 minutes feels so small and manageable. Anyone can do something for 5 minutes.
Exactly. And 9 times out of 10, once you've started and you're past that initial resistance, you just keep going. The 5 minutes turns into 10, then 20, but even if it doesn't, hey, you still did 5 minutes more than you were going to do.
That's a win. And that brings up another idea, the power of tiny wins. Sometimes when I feel stuck, I'll do the smallest possible thing on my list, like sending one email or just washing one dish in the sink.
Yes, it builds momentum. It's like you're proving to your brain, see, we can do things. We're not completely useless today. And that little burst of accomplishment can be enough to get you to the next small task.
It really is a snowball effect. Making your bed is a classic example. It's a tiny win that starts your day and it makes your room look better, which can also improve your mood. It's all connected.
Okay, what about a mindset shift? Do you have any mental tricks you use to get yourself going?
Definitely. Sometimes I try to connect the annoying task to a bigger goal that I actually care about. For example, if I have to do boring paperwork, I remind myself that doing this paperwork helps me run my own business, which gives me freedom and flexibility.
Finding your why. That's powerful. It reframes the task from a chore into a step towards something you want. I do something similar. I try to change my internal language from I have to into I get to.
Oh, how does that work?
So instead of, I have to go to the gym, I'll think I get to go to the gym. My body is healthy enough to move. Or instead of, I have to clean the kitchen, it's, I get to have a clean space to cook in. It's about gratitude. It doesn't always work, but when it does, it really changes my perspective.
That's a brilliant mindset shift. It turns an obligation into an opportunity. I'm going to try that. Another thing I do is pair a task I don't want to do with something I enjoy.
Like a reward system?
Sort of, but I do it at the same time. For instance, I'll only let myself listen to my favorite podcast while I'm cleaning the house, or I'll make a really nice cup of coffee to sip on while I answer emails. It makes the unpleasant task a little more enjoyable.
That's called temptation bundling. It's a real psychological trick. You're linking an action you want to do with an action you need to do. It's super effective. I do that with exercise. I only watch my favorite show on Netflix when I'm on the treadmill.
See? We're all finding our own little ways to trick our brains. But what if none of this works? What if it's truly a day where your body and mind are just demanding rest?
Then I think we go back to your first point. Be kind to yourself. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is rest. Genuinely rest. No guilt. Watch a movie, read a book, take a nap.
I agree. Because if you push yourself too hard when you're already running on empty, you're just going to burn out. And then you'll have more than just one unproductive day. A strategic day of rest can save you a week of burnout.
Totally. It's an investment in your future productivity and your well-being, which is more important. Then figure out if you need rest or if you're procrastinating. If it's the latter, try the 5-minute rule to just get started.
Focus on tiny wins to build momentum and try some mindset shifts like connecting to your why or changing I have to into I get to.
And if all else fails, take a guilt-free rest day. It's not giving up, it's recharging.
I feel more motivated already just talking about this.
Me too. It's a great reminder that everyone struggles with this. It's not a personal failure, it's just part of the human experience.
Definitely. We hope these tips were helpful for all of you listening. Maybe you can try one of them the next time you're having a sofa day.
Yeah, let us know what works for you. We'd love to hear your own strategies.
Speaking of strategies, there's one big one we haven't touched on yet, our environment. I find it so hard to be productive in a messy or distracting space. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. We'll be back next time with another topic to help you learn English the easy way.
Until then, take care and be kind to yourselves. Bye, everyone.